Are your leisure batteries the bane of your existence? Sarah from Lancashire, listen up. Dave from Chelmsford, you know it's true. Quick word from my sponsors, the smooth taste of Benson & Hedges. If you need to send me packets, please do. So, my leisure batteries are the bane of my existence, and from day one they never seem to have worked. I have 250 amps of solar power, and it runs through this little sucker. Now, when I did research, they said that they were quite good. Now I'm looking at it, apparently they're not. When I bought this motorhome, I had one leisure battery which was no good, so I put in 4 brand spanking new batteries, totaling 480 amps of power. I then ran it through 250 watts of solar. So as I've arrived, it's been sitting there in the sun and cloud and whatever, and I'm up to 14.4. I press a button and everything is then, my whole system is electrified. I've got the stereo on at the moment, a couple of tiny little bits coming out. And although my batteries are no good, it still has 14.4. But if I now disconnect my solar panels from my charger, instantly we've now got 13.6, 13.5. So this is simulating nighttime. Nothing's coming in from the solar, as you can see from the charger. We're now down to 13.4. I've got nothing on really. So I'm going to turn on some LED lights that run around the kitchen, as you can see. Nothing's coming in, and we're already dropped down to 13.3. So I've just been up on the roof. I had 2 panels and I've just wired 2 more in, so I've now got 450 watts. Still doing the test. It's only been about 10 minutes and we're already down to 12.6. I've only got the LEDs on around the kitchen, the stereo, a couple of lights up there you can see, and then the system is just sort of got electricity passing through it. I would say that's pretty poor. I'm now going to turn my solar panels back on again, which is all a bit scary, hoping I've done it all right and nothing blows up. So let's see what happens when I turn this on. Okay, so I've instantly gone up to 13.4, 13.5, and so it should be, bearing in mind there's 450 watts coming in. I've pretty much got nothing on. Treated myself to an EPEVA or EPEVA solar charge controller, the extra remote meter and the temperature sensor, because they say that really can help you. And apparently these are quite popular within the solar motorhoming boating type world. So I'll just quickly wire that in. I won't bore you while I'm doing it, and then we'll come back and look at the results. So we've wired in the EPEVA solar charge controller. Had to put it in my cupboard and on the side because although I have an American RV, there didn't seem to be any room. We've wired in this separate panel here. Now, what the remarkable thing is, I have turned off the solar panels, so there's no power coming in, hence why it's reading that small night sign, the moon sign on the left hand side. So now effectively it's running only on batteries and nothing's coming in. I've turned on 4 or 5 lights, I've turned on all my LEDs around the kitchen, I've turned on my inverter, I've then plugged in my drill battery to charge that, and I've turned on this huge fridge freezer. This is the size of the thing, so you've got a massive fridge freezer there. That's the freezer bit, this is the fridge bit, so that's being powered by electricity. I've turned on more lights in the shower room, and somehow with nothing coming in it's held fast at 12.5. Now with the other controller that would drop within minutes of turning anything on. So it definitely does say having an MPP controller is definitely a massive help, as it doesn't seem to be that much has really come out. I am absolutely amazed. So whatever you do, and no offense to the people that make these, it really isn't any good. And for some reason, this has held fast. Now, I will be doing some more tests. So for my 2 viewers, if you want to tune back in, then please do, to see what else I do with my tests, as well as hoping that Tania batteries are going to be helping me out with some really nice batteries, and I'll be able to test those and show you how amazing they are. Bearing in mind, we are powering this, and that means everything within inside it is coming out to power this little beast. So please tune back in.